Alright guys,
Hello!
we're gonna continue with our arena strategy guide today.
Arena! Yay! Show me your move. I got you.
So let's just go ahead and get into that.
Yay, let's do it. Kitty!
Alright, so the first thing that we need to do is make sure that our equipment and our circuit is up to date with the things we're gonna take on today. So,
I love the names.
we're going to put on all the fun equipment that we bought last time.
Yay. Awesome.
There we are. That guy and this guy.
Cool. Every time I see Life Fiber, I always think it says Life Liebe.
Yeah.
And I don't know why. Maybe it's suggestion.
And I'm trying to remember which of these guys adds. Adds this. That's it. Oh yeah, it's the bandana. So I remember I was thinking about this last time and these two abilities, and I realized why I liked this one. The Avenger is nice for SP build. Royal Guard is actually really nice for perfect guards because it extends your window. And while general defense stuff is not that important to us, perfect guarding is. And so if we manage to pull those off, this helps us do that more consistently. And so that's why I like this build. But anyway, that's it for our equipment.
Yay!
And then for our circuits, we're actually going to swap over our cold circuit to Eternal Winter. This is a lot better for bosses and single enemy fights, and we're going to be doing more of those today.
Cool.
So,
use your tools, kids.
Yeah, use the right tool for the job. So that should set us up, and let's just see how we do.
Let's do it. We can do it, baby. These are really hard.
Yeah, this is a little harder than last time.
Are your cat's in there with you? Run, kitty!
Alright, come on, you.
Kitty. Obviously, that's all I care about.
I'm having trouble, there. Having trouble getting a hold of them.
Oh no. These are hard. Kill a kitty bomb. Nice.
So yeah, you want to try to break those guys, and then up here. Oh no. We'll see if that still works. Because we're aiming for something like that.
Looked like it did. Yay!
That's just enough. I like to do better at that one, because this is actually a really great round to make points in.
But I think you said that you just hit him in the back, right?
Yeah, you want to try to break him and then catch everything with a T3 Ragnarok, and that'll get you a pretty nice chain off of that. Let's proceed on. Yeah, this round. This is a really tough round, mostly because everything is just super chaotic in here.
At least Kitty has good sense to get out of the way.
There we are.
I don't
So
like these worms.
the biggest thing here is focus on not getting hit. Dang it. Like that.
You had one job, no. It's hard.
I thought I'd broken him. So, you can take a little bit of damage in here, but yeah, the focus is really on avoiding damage and
Those worms are ugly.
Alright. Alright. I need to get my timing right on this, because I found a reasonably good window for doing this, but you kind of have to time it right. go.
Yay! Ooh, did you do it?
Yeah. So that's basically the approach you want to take with that.
Oh.
A lot of different elements to that. But again, the most important thing that you're going for in that fight is avoid getting hit, break all of the Tims, and get the most effective damage off of them. And then this last parkour here, find the right way to go through it. Whatever works for you, but what I did is kind of how I worked it out. To not get hit, especially by the large rock that he throws while you're trying to platform up to him. And then just wrap him up with T2 or T3 ice. Alright? Cool.
That looks hard.
Yeah, that one is hard, and that one is definitely the bulk of my practice is getting that down. You're trying to hit 300 on that, by the way.
Okay.
Alright.
I still think it's weird that the cat is in the arena with you. It's like, kitty, it's not safe here, kitty.
So here,
Ah.
you want to get rid of him first. And then just take each of these guys on as easily as you can. Get ready for him to show up. And get out of the way.
Get out of the way.
Finish off like that. Here, break him with that first. And then knock him out. All these things are weak to ice.
Oh my gosh.
And again, a lot of...
You made that look way too easy.
Well,
congratulations, though.
Practice, right? But this one is one of the easier rounds, I think. Again, don't get hit. That's your kind of number one rule for.
And that's why you don't get hit.
That's your number one rule for these kinds of fights. And then the second rule is know how to break everything. And then the third rule is whenever you can pull it off. Chains and multi-kill finishers. We didn't do one in this round. Sometimes you can catch both the squid and the golem in the same finisher there, but
that's a challenge.
Yeah, that one is kind of challenging. All right, next we have another pretty difficult fight.
Ooh. I forget how many there are.
There are 8 in this round.
Okay. So this is 4.
So this is number 4.
Oh, those rabbits always causing trouble.
So, dang it. That's going to cost me my platinum.
Oh no!
Oh well.
That was like that was like a hair's breadth of a thing. Like,
yeah, I know, it sucks. We'll come back to this one. Alright. So, barring getting hit on that, that's the kind of approach you want to take. And then the second part of this, you really want to take advantage of the way this arena is set up. Because this arena is very specifically, on the second phase, set up for you to do these little window trick shots. And then I'm using T2s on that throw art to set up, because he has an ice phase and he has a fire phase in each of his breaks. So, unfortunately, I don't think that's going to get us quite there.
And you don't even need the Holy Hand Grenade of Antioch to get rid of it.
Right. But it gets us a reasonable score on that, and basically the platinum on that is you need to do what I did and not take any damage.
Fair.
It's hard, but it's very doable.
Yeah.
And we'll come back to that.
Okay.
All right, next one.
Purple.
So here, we're going to focus the first part of this on avoiding those so that we can then take this guy out. Then they're going to switch over to doing their little targeting thing, which is our opportunity to break them. And then get ready to do this.
Flashy. Ah, lightning. Whoa. So what does that thing you're shooting into do? Does it collect your energy and like?
And this. So these things launch compressed wave balls. I think that.
You mean compressed VRPs?
Everyone calls them balls.
I know. I'm making a joke.
Sorry, Sergey. Right. And so that's your primary break method on the second round of that,
Nice.
or the second wave of that. If you get things set up, there's a good way to catch them at the very beginning, but that's a little tricky. Again, focus on not getting hit by their attacks. That will kind of kill your platinum.
Yeah.
And try to finish them off as flashily and breakily as possible to maximize your score.
Flashily and breakily. Oh yeah.
All right, next one. This one has no room for error, but it's pretty easy to do consistently.
Mm-hmm.
The first thing is to make sure to break him up front using your T1 wave, and then he's going to go into this phase. The best way to do this one is to catch all the perfect guards, dodge that. If he gets that on you, alright, then do a T2 melee, followed by a T3 ranged. That's the safest way to finish that fight.
Man. And down he goes.
And the tolerance on this fight is really, really tight if you do it that way. I don't know if there's a really good way to make more points than this. There might be. But honestly, that's the most consistent way I've found to hit the platinum target, which is 120. It always works. I've never had that not get me enough points before, but it never gets you much more than that.
It's a good, reliable way to
That's a very reliable way to do that fight.
Nice.
Alright.
Legit.
Next, we've got these guys. So start out, go after these slimes, hit that magnet over there, dodge that, and work on taking out the rest of those. Quickly do this, and then launch this at that. Oh, I can't believe you're not dead.
Ah! Die, die, die!
Can't believe you survived that.
Wow.
Usually that knocks them all out. Sometimes it does not.
Wow.
But
not.
if anything survives, clean it up. So that went really fast.
Yay!
What happened there is after the first wave, we hit this over here. That launches the shock ball that runs around the room, hits one of these guys, ignites the middle, and shocks the manta ray out so that he can be damaged. In the exact same moment, we launch Mjolnir, Thor's hammer, which is this really great...
In general, but it sounds like it's a good tool.
Yeah, it's a great tool. It's especially well suited for this.
Nice.
So that will chain all the enemies together. If they all end up above the surface, they all get gathered into this nice thing, get a bunch of shock on them. Usually that just wipes them out outright. If not, polish up whatever's left. And that'll usually get you your platinum pretty well. Alright, one more to go.
Nice.
Is this guy. I like to build up a little SP on this before. So, up front, you really just want to focus on dodging this. You can and dodge that too. And then he's gonna do this. So find the real one, and then immediately hit him with this. I like to switch off to that just to make sure I finish him off.
Whoa, how do you find the real one? How do you know?
He's blinking.
He's blinking.
So that one maybe takes a little practice, but use...
Yeah, I couldn't see it.
Use the best of your perception and learn to recognize which one is real.
And they'll be in a different place every time, right?
Yeah, he'll be in a different place every time, but his pattern follows that really, really consistently.
Okay, well, that's good.
Sometimes, if... Alright, let me break down what I did there. So he opens up with his little dashy flame attack where he jumps over you. His pattern there is he's going to dash through you. So watch how the shadow goes through. He's going to leap over you to the other side and attack from the opposite side of the dash, which means that you want to dash toward him in each of those run-throughs in order to avoid it. It's very possible to perfect guard that as well, but I've found that a little harder to pull off consistently. Same with his attack afterward where he jumps out a little bit and then does a dash at you, you can counter that. But I found it was safer and more consistent to just avoid it.
Yeah, fair.
If you then come off of that and do enough damage to him, you can... Or if you come off of the last phase, I should say, after the initial dash stuff, and damage him enough, he'll sometimes skip his jump dash counter thing and go straight to his clone find the right copy trick. But in any case, you're trying to get to that because that's your best point to break him. Once he's broken, a single Ether Snipe will finish him off.
Alright, works for me.
There you go.
Yay! Cool, well done.
So, yeah, there we
That's very
go.
impressive and it looks very scary. Woo, you got it!
Yeah, and that's a pretty good run, honestly.
Wow. Yeah, if you only got 1 gold?
I got 1 gold, and
Kidding me?
that was a pretty high gold, honestly, for that
Yeah.
one. So,
You gonna go back?
I think that was probably my best run yet.
Wow. Yay! And you were all here to witness it.
Yep.
Are you gonna...
So yeah, before we proceed, and you'll notice that we've still got our music issue. This time it's stuck on raid. Hopefully we'll get that fixed before the release.
Ah, I see.
But we're
I
gonna
didn't
jump.
even notice, but you're totally right.
We're gonna jump into this and just do it until we get it. You can see that we missed it by 10,000 points.
Oh.
Not that much of a thing. So he's gonna do
Evil
jump
rabbit.
again. You want to hit him up front. Oh, that's no good.
Whoa, behind the rabbit, it is the rabbit.
When he does 2 different attacks. He does an icicle attack where he fires stuff at you, and I found the best way to avoid it is to duck behind that wall.
Okay.
But you have to get there first. There we are. And then he's gonna jump over you.
Yeah.
We can hit him with that.
Yeah.
Alright, come at me.
Wish I heard more quotes from Monty Python. I'd be even more hilarious right now. Danger awaits you all. Long, sharp, pointy teeth. Something like that.
Alright. So that should be plenty for that.
Yay! You murdered it. Good murder.
Yep, good.
Let's
murder.
have lunch. No.
So yeah, if you clear it pretty well, you'll have more than enough. I'm losing stuff on my mouse.
Oh no, losing. No. You just lose like a little rubber pad on your mouse somehow.
Rubber pad on my mouse. Hold on just a second. Let me...
You know, I'm wondering if the gaming that you do is why your hardware sometimes needs a touch up, like the keyboard
probably.
and the mouse.
Oh, almost certainly.
I mean, you know, it's just an occupational hazard. Where?
We'll make it work.
You
Alright.
know,
So,
Are you good?
I think I'm good for now.
I have a small one.
Nah, it's not gonna fit. Alright.
Sure.
So, that's the Seeker Cup.
Yay!
And let's get on to the Dungeon Boss Cup.
Ooh, so how many are in this one?
This one has 9 fights in it.
Ah, okay.
So we're gonna go through them one by one. This one, generally speaking, is easier, provided you pull off all the fights correctly.
Huh.
I mean, isn't that always the way of it? But but this one, it's easier to build up a buffer.
Nice.
Whereas the other one can be pretty tight, actually. Some of the fights just are, 1,000-point margin type things. Alright, so we're gonna start this off. And here we go.
Yay, let's do it. So who's our enemy this time?
So, remember
that,
this old turret
that
guy.
old guy. The old turretman.
So, do him for a couple waves. Oop, darn it. Let me just start that
no.
over. I messed up. Oops.
It's facing the wrong way.
Well, no, I'm not facing the wrong way.
What?
I'm facing the right way. If I do the right thing.
Oh.
We want to get to 3 there. So Ether Snipe again. That's like our bread and butter art for bosses.
Whoa.
That's not what I wanted.
Oh. don't know what you did differently.
I didn't quite get him to the break, but that's okay.
You have now. Yay.
Yeah, so there we go. One of the things you'll notice that I did there, and I've done it in previous rounds, by the way, is you'll notice I switched to heat. So there's a little trick you can pull for extra damage when you do elemental art attacks. Once the attack goes off, if you switch to a different element, the attack keeps its element and it goes off the way it does, but you get the statistics of the element you switch to. So if you switch to heat, which is typically your highest attack, you can boost your attack.
Well, snap.
And that can be a really nice trick to get that last little bit of damage output, especially if you're worried that it's not going to hit as hard as you want it to. Alright. Next we have this guy.
For some reason he looked like Metaton for a second. Like for just a split second.
So we're going to break him like that. And then we're going to knock away all of his little guys like that.
Whoa. Stupid stab. Why won't you die already? It's okay, it's a robot.
Alright, this is not... This is not going quite as well as I'd like it to.
I know. Almost got him.
There we are.
Yay.
That was not super great. But we'll see how we did with it. Usually I like that to go faster.
It's a gold.
Yeah, we got gold, and the main reason we got gold is because we weren't fast enough.
Oh no.
Everything else worked out just great.
You got no bonus taken, or no items used? Wow.
Yeah, no damage, no... But yeah, we need to be faster. I think we actually just missed it, honestly. It might be 150.
Really?
It's okay.
Well, it's okay.
We'll demonstrate it later.
Also, like, by the way, I remember we got back, like, you updated me about the creators, and whoa, my gosh, why is it so big?
Remember this fight?
Not really.
Alright.
Personally.
So this is, like, the only fight that I'm going to use a significant speedrun trick on. All the other fights I do pretty normally. But this one, there's just no good way to do it otherwise. So we kind of approach it like this.
This is why you don't open your motherboard while you're in a fight. Because they'll kill you. And they'll destroy
we didn't get it.
And they'll steal all your RAM.
We did not get it.
So close. It's not gonna get any health back though, right?
No, he doesn't gain health. Yeah, this is not gonna be super great, but that's alright. We'll just make do with what we can.
Yay! I forgot what I was going to say until I saw him, and then I forgot completely what I was going to say.
Right, he's big and scary. So, you can see what I tried to do there.
Yeah.
And I think he's actually at 230, so that was pretty close.
Gosh.
The goal is to take him out in the first phase. And you saw how I did it, so we're going to come back to it again. We're going to make sure that that one goes off correctly. But it's essentially break him with the bombs. You spend the first part of the fight just shooting him to build up your SP meter so that you can get all the way to 12, because you need to get off 2 T3 arts back to back. So you need to be at the top of your gauge. Then it's Ether Snipe into the back wall to get the extra bonus damage on that. And then follow that immediately with Eternal Winter to stack as much damage as possible. Make sure you switch to Heat as you do that for the extra bonus damage on that. And if it goes off right, and if you get enough crits, that will wipe him out. But it's kind of 50-50. It won't always work, especially if you're coming at this at level 61 like I am.
Fair. Oh, all I was gonna say is that I think last time I was like, are you gonna talk to the devs? You did talk to the devs.
Yeah, everything is working as intended. And honestly,
the
more I... Come on, guys. Don't be like this.
What? What'd they do?
They are not doing the thing. They were like...
Nah, 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 nah. Is that what they were like?
Oh, I messed that all up.
Oh no.
Yeah, I completely did that wrong. I was thinking about something else.
Well, let's finish our thoughts before we get started with the fight. It also sounds like they threw you off, too.
Yeah, it all threw me off.
Kitty, get out of the middle of the thing. So what did the devs say? Unless this is a bad time.
Alright.
I think it's gross. Are you gonna do that again?
We're gonna keep pressing ahead.
So wait.
Like we're gonna have to do all these again.
Right. Finish your thought about the devs. As you were there, you were like, yeah, they said it was all as intended.
Yeah, everything is working as intended, and honestly, the more I've been playing through these, the more it's like, yeah, everything's fine.
Oh, good.
Everything is fine. It's hard to do, but once you get to the threshold, like they're supposed to be hard to do, but there is a threshold you can get to where that doesn't matter too much.
Oh, well, that's good. I know it really was bothering me.
Oh yeah, well it took quite a bit of doing.
Gigantic moth.
So the gigantic moth.
See, I think moths are pretty. I think Emily just...
Yeah, I don't know why she's so upset about this one.
I know, they're really pretty. They're not ugly at all. Maybe that's
so,
the joke.
The fight goes roughly normally. I like to build up a little bit, SP-wise on this beforehand. And then we can kind of use that to our advantage through the rest of...
That's good.
Through the rest of this fight.
You know what? Somebody should tell Emily about the Mothman. I'm sure she'd love that.
So, for instance, using all that we've built up, we can break him real quickly on that phase.
Oh, good. Oh, that's awesome. Die, Moth, die! Die, Moth, die. The Moth, the.
Oh.
If you get that comment.
Oh no, that's not really that great for us.
No. Or this run is kind of being frustrating.
That's really frustrating, honestly, because we can't get over there. I messed that up significantly. We'll have to see if we can accomplish platinum on this with that heal. I didn't time that as well as I'd hoped.
Oh no.
We'll see how badly that affected us.
Well, what do you want people to learn from your mistakes here?
What I want to learn from that mistake is, yeah, don't overload there. That's actually really important because...
Overload.
But that's good enough.
Platinum, man.
Yeah, even with that overload, even with... We lost, like, good 40,000 plus points on that.
And you still got it.
Yeah.
Wow.
So that one is...
as bad as you thought. See?
Yeah, so that one is... Like, this is probably pretty close. I think it is 290. 280. But this one is actually easier than a lot of them are.
Oh, good. Well, that's nice.
And it's one of the reasons that I say the boss cup is actually pretty not as hard, especially if you do it well. I'm not doing it that well, honestly.
Oh.
So we'll have to see. Hopefully I can make up some points on this.
Lightning Ghost!
So. Alright, so break him first.
Nice.
Do this. And then, as you might imagine, that boss is super susceptible to that.
Wow.
Like, that, it's the perfect combination for...
You saw you kicked his ass.
Yeah.
It's a ghost after all. You ain't afraid of no ghost.
Yeah. So.
Booyah.
Yeah. There's no way that a shock-based boss can stand up to Ether Snipe. It's just not gonna happen.
Nice.
So that one is that simple.
Yay.
All right. This is one of our first spots to make a lot of points if we were careful about it.
To catch up, you mean?
Yeah.
Nice.
All right.
Ooh. I don't like looking at those bubbles.
Yeah. Well, you remember this. I mean, these are all the boss fights from the game.
Oh, I know. I don't. It's been a while though.
So if we get him on like that. And we can take those guys out like so.
Make bubbles smaller and smaller.
Wait for his dodge there.
Numbers.
Yeah.
They dazzle.
Hey, we're doing great.
Yay!
Oh, I did not expect him to get that off.
Whoa.
That's okay though. I mean,
Yeah, you were doing really good. You're still doing good. Kill parts of its body.
there we go.
Nice.
So yeah, that's more.
Nice, Army.
That's more than enough for a really good score on that, by the way.
Yay.
So we took a little damage.
Stardew. I choose you.
I don't know, that could have been better,
Yeah.
to be perfectly honest, but we still made points.
Oh, good.
Alright. Alright, I like to block him that first time. Oh, I didn't expect him to do that twice.
Oh no. Does he usually not?
No, he usually goes straight to this.
Oh, weird. So I guess it can do that, so, you know, be prepared. I like how you have an audience that goes, oh, or yay!
Slam with that again.
Well, these are so
Oh my gosh. You are not normally alive now.
That's weird.
I am very surprised to find you still alive.
Huh. Well, not anymore. You got him.
We got him. That was unusual. He usually goes down with that.
Weird. Huh. I wonder why it was different.
Yeah. Again, this one is not hard if you play it well, and especially if you get that off right up front. Yeah, he's gonna be immediately dead.
Okay.
All right, one more.
Okay. Oh, it's a forest whale.
It's a forest whale.
It just doesn't seem like it should be possible.
So immediately, right off the bat, launch that T2. Sometimes it goes off in one, without him doing a cycle, which is great. Now we're gonna build up SP. While we wait for him to do that, switch over, do another T2, which should be enough to break him.
It's crazy.
And then we gotta fight the ape again.
Ape on a cloud with a staff. That's mythological. Or at least literary.
Okay, so that's how that fight previously is supposed to go. We get rid of the ape immediately, and now we gotta fight the whale. Ah, I keep getting caught by him.
Ah, he's very large.
Alright, so hopefully we can catch him in that. Ah, I missed him. Sometimes, what I was trying to do was finish him off right there. Alright. Alright.
Ooh. Kitty, maybe you want to not be in the trees. I don't know. Maybe you'll like it better on the ground. Yes.
Ouch.
Ah. I'm away from the trees. Put me out of my misery, please, Leah. Why am I even up here? I don't know.
There we go. That was not great.
Oh my gosh, I'm just remembering there's a creepypasta about, like, a bunch of rangers that find a whale, a beached whale in the forest that's still alive. I don't know why I just thought of that, but maybe it has something to do with whales.
Alright.
Yeah,
so there we go.
You did it!
And that scene, you know, this is not the best score,
yeah,
honestly, but it's a good enough score.
Yeah. This isn't like college entrance exams, guys.
Yeah.
This is like, this is good.
And hey, it means that we have a lot of different fights that we didn't do so great on to kind of polish off and show off a little bit better.
That's true.
But yeah, so there's your basic approach for
Yay! Awesome.
it.
You done good, babe.
Yep. Let's head back to the lobby. Let's go out to the lobby.
I just happened to take a drink of water, I'm sorry. Let's all go to the lobby to get ourselves a treat.
Uh-huh. So yeah.
Also, you're not gonna buy, like,
delicious things to eat.
The popcorn can't be beat. I could sing the whole song, but maybe we should.
My nipples look like milk duds.
I've chosen the large tub. Okay, that's an AMV Hell 3 joke. If you don't get it,
I mean, that's a
find it.
Kung Pao joke.
It's also a Kung Pao joke. The first place I heard it was AMV Hell, though.
Yeah.
And then I watched Kung Pao, and I was like, oh my gosh, it's that joke.
But yeah, as you can see, our rush, even with a lot of missteps,
you still
turned
did
out
it.
pretty well.
So don't worry, you can do it.
This one we got real close. This one we got real close. This one a little bit further off. Anyway, let's jump back into it and see if we can make this work out.
Let's get out of the lobby. Let's get out of the lobby. Kill ourselves some bots. Wow, what the heck happened there? Did you just hit buttons to rush it ahead? That was weird.
Yeah, I skipped some of the phase on that.
I'm at a fight that I don't want to be at.
Okay, got him. Excellent.
Got him!
So, that's one of the things that you're really
wow.
trying to accomplish with that, by the way.
Oh my gosh, that's a huge difference.
If you can stop him from entering his second phase, you're
New
golden.
record!
Oh yeah, no, that one was perfect.
That was insane!
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's
oh my gosh.
That's the ideal for that fight, is
What?
stopping him. If you break him before he enters his second phase, he's done.
What? That's insane, yo! Oh my gosh, that's nutso.
Alright, we needed to do these 3 in a row, so
right.
let's just go here. And let's give this one a different shot.
Oh, you are skipping ahead, okay.
Yeah, so we just skip ahead because there's no reason to.
No. You've already seen it all. Jeez, I love this.
Yeah, and you can just stand right behind his thing and have it not affect you.
I love the sprite work on that thing because it's so huge, but the detail work on it is masterful. They have great sprite artists.
Oh, this is not going well at all.
Oh no, Jimmy.
Darn it!
No!
This is, yeah, I got like completely off the track on that.
Oh no, that's no good.
But again, that's why we come back and do these guys individually.
Yeah.
Because we can do them and restart, and there's no real penalty for it.
Yes.
Unlike the rush, where it's like, yeah, you don't want to restart in the middle of that.
No, you do not. Ugh. Whoa! Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh!
That's what's supposed to happen.
Holy cow! That went from like, oh wow, that's good. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Oh my gosh, it's dead!
Yes.
That was my reaction real time.
So, that's how that's supposed to go. And if you pull that off, you got an easy platinum.
That's amazing! True platinum.
And yeah, as I said, that's like the one speedrun trick in this that I really use.
What is it again?
I mean, that's very much a finish the boss rush as a speedrun. Because, but I find
Do they know what that means?
What a speedrun is?
No, like what the trick you did was.
Right, so to explain it again, you're building up your meter to the max so that you can launch two tier 3 arts in a row. The arts that you want to use are Ether Snipe, bounce it off the back wall to get extra damage on it, and Eternal Winter. To get there, you are spending a lot of time in the very beginning when you can't do damage to him, just shooting him to build up your meter. Shoot him with your neutral element so you don't build up a bunch of override or overload. Once he throws his bombs, which will be the second thing he does, the first thing he does is his ice gun. Shoot one of the bombs to break him, and then pummel him and get him down as close to the break as possible. Once he starts to get back up, or right before, once you've got it down low enough, that's when you launch your combo attack.
Okay.
And if it goes off right, and you switch over to heat right after you launch the Eternal Winter, a lot of the time, not all the time, it kind of relies on some RNG and whether you get enough critical hits in there to do the damage you need.
Nice.
But especially if you crit on the second hit of Eternal Winter, he's done. So that's the basic approach to that.
Hey.
All right.
Yay! Because I mean, I'm assuming if people are watching this, they know what the heck you're talking about. But for all those people like me out there that somehow are like, I want to watch this too.
Yeah.
I do not like that thing. See, that's a bug I don't like.
All right. Throw that at me.
Oh no!
I don't know why they're taking so long. They usually launch one like right immediately.
But they are not doing that right now.
They are not helping me out.
Ugh.
All right. What I did wrong here, by the way, is I need to. Oh, that was awful.
Oh. Kitty, get away! Get out of the frame! Oh no!
All right. Let's try that again. Let me just focus on the actual fight. This one usually isn't that hard. Alright, so that's the timing that you're generally expecting for those.
Oh. I guess anticipate other things too, guys. Just in case.
Ah, jeez, come on.
Oh no!
Why is that having so much trouble?
I don't know.
I don't usually have any trouble with this fight. I'm not quite sure what's going
on. Thanks, y'all.
Thanks. Well, thanks for him for not
attacking you. Ugh.
There.
His butt looks like it's filled with pus.
That's what we want.
Holy cow, that was real fast.
Honestly, I think if you just hit Eternal Winter on him, it's fine.
I don't know. That was... Ugh. Yay, you did it!
So there's
Congratulations.
that.
Looks like it was frustrating.
Yeah, I don't know why that one's not normally hard to pull off.
Oh.
And it was just they were not giving me bubbles fast enough, and I don't know what's going on with that.
Monstrous whale.
All right, the monstrous whale. Let's do this.
Again, creepypasta of a whale, a live whale that landed in the woods, and no one knows why. I feel like this whale has a happier story because it's with the monkey. Does the monkey and the whale have a name in this?
Well, the monkey is like Wukong.
Right. There aren't 3 whales that I am aware of.
What's going on here? Oh.
What? What did you move?
I didn't do my attack. I was distracted by your question.
Oh no.
I didn't do the right attack there.
Oh no.
That's okay. Again, individual fights
Makes
it easier to start over and not feel like, like starting over on this fight in a rush would be awful.
Because you start from the beginning.
Because you'd have to start from the beginning. And I've done runs of this where I've accidentally died before.
Oh no. And then you gotta go all the way.
That's what I meant to do.
So what were the things it was throwing out? Like pegs? Or...
Yeah, they're like little pegs.
Like electrical pegs. Ain't no fair. I have to fight a monkey and his whale. The cat's just like, yeah, I'm in a tree. No big deal. Achoo. Die, monkey.
Got you.
Smack the monkey.
Out of my way,
hey.
monkey.
Out of your way. Here comes the echolocation.
Alright.
Ah! Run, kitty! This is no place for you!
Alright. Got you set up. Nice.
This is awful, because tree whales are in danger. And this is the last one. Well, obviously
There you
not.
go.
Yay! Good job!
Yeah, if you hit that right, and the art there is Song of Storms. It's your tier 3 shock melee art. It's the only one. The last attack on it will actually chase him all the way over there. So even once he's disappeared, he'll still take the last part of the damage on that.
Oh, good.
And as you can see, we've got more than enough on that to hit our target.
Yay!
All right. So.
Let's all sing the Song of Storms.
No. There you go. That's
Yay!
your platinums
Well
on
done.
Seeker and the dungeon bosses.
Yay!
And with that,
we're gonna buy more stuff.
we have enough to buy all the pets.
Yes! Yes! I want to look at all of them.
And we have enough to buy this last aura.
Yes! Oh, that's a great
Perfect.
aura.
So all we've got left is the equipment, and we've already got the equipment we want out of this.
Yay! Eternal salami.
Yes, the eternal salami.
Show people what they are. They're awesome.
Oh yeah, we're gonna look at all the pets.
My favorite part.
All right. So
I'm so excited.
we've got our cat, our orange twister. Next is the baby ping.
Oh! What can it do? Or do you pet it and what does it do? Oh,
it goes snore snore.
Oh, it's so cute. Can you pet it?
I think you can pet this one. You need to be facing it, if I'm remembering correctly.
That sounds right.
Yeah, see?
Pet, pet, pet. Love, love. Oh, that was adorable.
And then he slides after you.
Oh my gosh, that's so cute! Ah!
So he's cute.
Yes.
You have a fox.
Oh, it's so sweet. Bouncy, bouncy, bounce.
Prancy Prance.
So pretty. And you pet it.
Yeah.
So cute.
So cute.
Oh, so hard to choose. You have all of them.
Chasing his tail. Yeah, I have all of them.
That means that you can pick anyone you want.
Yep, I have all of them. I can pick any of these guys I want.
Good boy.
I think we've seen the good boy in a
Oh.
previous episode, but he's such a good boy.
He's a good
Who's a good boy?
He's a good boy. He's a good boy. Sweet good boy. Pets? Oh. That was cute.
Such cute.
Oh my gosh.
Wow.
That's a cute. Much love. Very CrossCode. Wow.
Yes. Then we've
So
got
cute.
some of the new ones that are coming. These aren't
okay.
quite out yet, but they will be very soon.
Okay.
Is
What are the cats called Twister? Oh my gosh!
yeah,
that's
he's
so
a dinosaur.
Cute! That is a freaking cute dinosaur!
Yep.
I'm not even a huge dinosaur person, but that's a cute dinosaur. Aww! You try to bite something. Does it make any noise? I guess not.
think there's some noise in there. They may still be working on that, especially that guy.
Oh my gosh, it's so cute. It just looks very happy. The happiest little... What kind of a dinosaur is that, would you say?
I don't know, he's
an S-Rex.
An S-Rex?
They didn't...
I don't know. He's cute, though.
It's so cute.
So this is our Grim Reaper.
Ah! That's ominous. It's like an octopus. Take that, and that. You die, and you die.
And this one, I do not think you can pet. Which is... No, wait! They must have added it. Oh, never mind.
Death loves you!
Last time I was trying this out, he wasn't pet.
It's like having Death follow you around like in Terry Pratchett books.
Yes.
Aww. That's very bizarrely cute.
What
that's
a cute
great Halloween option.
I know. Halloween is coming up.
I know! Tell me about it!
Alright, and then finally, the Red Liz.
The Red Liz? What's the Red Liz? Oh, is it a dragon?
It's a dwagon.
Dragon. Oh, it liked that. Spinny, spinny, spinny.
Whee.
Oh, swirl, swirl, swirl. Oh my gosh, that's so cute. Oh my gosh, you guys have so much to look forward to. Oh, you should put on your menacing aura with your most menacing pet.
I think he's the most menacing pet. So yeah. Leah is coming to kill you. They've already seen what that looks like.
You thought you were safe, but it's me!
Leah! Alright.
Followed by death wherever she goes.
Yes. Alright guys, that's about it for now.
Yay!
And we will be back with the faction cups. Again, those are going to be new.
Yay.
But they will be up in the next update, and that is how you get the money you need for the rest of the stuff.
Yay! And I want to ask you, who's your favorite pet and who do you usually wear?
Oh my gosh. Honestly, the cat.
Yay!
That cat's really cute.
I know. It's very like life for us, honestly, that you like the cat.
They're all pretty wonderful, though.
I know. They're sweet.
Alright, until next time, guys.
Okay.
Bye.
Bye.